because I just thought of it because normally around this time is when people, which is why everyone says Monday should be that holiday, and that's not the question I have, but could be another topic, whether the Monday after the Super Bowl should be a holiday or not. But that's not the question I had. But since most of this time there's normally like a Super Bowl party, or throughout the
Mhm.
football season, there's somebody throwing some kind of football
Yeah.
party or sports party or whatever. What is your go-to snack for a Super Bowl party?
Oh, so I would probably say the mini hot dogs in crescent rolls. Those are probably my go-to.
Yeah, they're a good one.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like lately, it was fun. I don't really go to Super Bowl parties or anything like that. Like the
Somebody
only time
invite
I
Jeff to your Super Bowl party. Come on, he's missing out.
so really the only one I truly been to, and you could argue is the one I went to my brother's house in the Super Bowl 2 years ago, in 2022. Well, technically 3 years ago. Oh no, it's 2 years, right?
2 years.
Yeah, I like 2 years.
Unless you're
Um,
saying the 2018 one when we won the Super Bowl.
well, no, no, so that one I was at my parents for that one. And then my brother had a Super Bowl party at his place, so you could consider that like a Super Bowl party. Other than that, I don't
Was it a
really
party,
like.
or is it like when you get to Bryant's, where it's just kind of a get together where you watch the
It
game?
was kind of like a get together with his
Gotcha.
friends. It was a party in air quotes. That definitely felt like more more of a party than like what I would typically do, um, but yeah, so it was like a more social gathering kind of thing than an actual Super Bowl party though. But I don't really do a Super Bowl party. I don't know why. Like even though like I know it's like a big thing. I think actually the last time I truly went to a Super Bowl party is when it was the Ravens
For
49ers game 2012
2011, yeah, 2012.
2020 yeah 2012. Ironically that game was in New Orleans where this game will be.
Oh, is Big
So
going to make another appearance? It's a big thing that happened in that Super Bowl is the power went out
Oh,
for it.
oh
And
yeah, exactly. Oh, I did actually see a meme the other day. I think I had shared it on my Facebook like during that Super Bowl. It is like, oh, Buffalo Wild Wings called turn off the lights. But no, so that and that was the last Super Bowl party I like truly went to. My best friends who lived down the street from me at the time, who I grew up with, his family threw a massive Super Bowl party. Even though there were a bunch of Giants fans, like they had a huge amount of people there, and just so they watched the game and like all hanging out. But that was actually a true Super Bowl party I went to. Other than that, I don't really go to one like unless the Eagles are playing in it. I'm just like I'll tune in, I'll watch and everything like that. But unless I know someone's like, oh yeah, like we're gonna just have people over, just watch Super Bowl, have food and drinks, this and that, do one of these, I'm sure I'll come over. Why not? But other than that, I'm just like I might like literally, the Rams Patriots Super Bowl the 1 year I was at in Maryland at Danny's old place, and I think I literally was just hanging out watching it by myself, watching like I like treated it like a regular playoff game or something like that, or a regular game. I was like, I'll turn it on, and then it was a very defensive game that game. I was like, wow, this is so boring, but it's great at the same time. And I was like, all right, yeah, that's it. Good night.
yeah, I mean, I haven't been to a Super Bowl party in a few
Yeah.
years now, probably. I know like neighbors and my parents like 2 years ago
Hmm.
for the Eagles one had like a Super Bowl party that they were doing.
Yeah.
But for that one, my sister was in town. So for that, I think my sister, her husband, and my parents went to that for a couple hours. I stayed back and watched
Hmm.
the Super Bowl because the Eagles were in it. But then afterwards, they came back around like halftime, and then we just
Hmm.
watched the rest of the game. Just
There you go. Just that
I
him.
mean, we don't have to explain what happened the rest of the game because obviously the Eagles won. Um,
That was
yeah, lower
yeah.
score wins. It's how it always
Exactly.
goes.
It's
It's
just like
golf
golf.
rules. Yeah,
Golf
we all know
course.
this. We all know this, but nobody wants to
Yeah.
talk about it. But that's how it
Exactly.
works. Yeah.
They're too scared.
Yep. Exactly. Um, but yeah, I've always liked kind of more of the low key kind of Super Bowls because well, when I grew up, we had a Super Bowl party almost every year. Sometimes my
Interesting.
parents
Okay.
would host or next door neighbors would host. Like the first one that comes to my mind that I remember was, I think, '03.
Mhm.
What was that one? The Patriots, I think, were in there.
Patriots, Panthers.
Yeah, Patriots, Panthers. And the only reason why I remember that, the weirdest reason for remembering that is I remember they had like a little banner in their like living room of both teams that
Mhm.
said Super Bowl
That's
party or
pretty
something like
cool.
that.
I like
Yeah.
it.
But it was the same thing, same like food, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Um,
Nice.
but I always remember whenever we did that, especially for my parents were hosting, we would do that like Super Bowl like chart that I feel like everybody does for it, where it's like what scores you think is going to happen
Yeah.
every quarter or the half or whatever. I remember one year I actually did get like one quarter right, so I was got like I don't know, like
That's
$10,
super
something like that.
impressive.
I forgot how much it
Nice.
was.
Yeah, I never really do the Super Bowl pools. It's just like I'm here for the game and food.
Yeah, but we did that more for those Super Bowls because obviously the only Super Bowls in that time
Yeah.
that the Eagles were in was '04. The other ones, it
Yep.
was who cares? So it's just a matter of making the
Exactly.
game more entertaining for us. Is oh yeah,
Exactly.
you got it, you got it.
Yeah.
And I don't
Yeah.
even
More
because I was a
entertaining.
kid at the time, so I think I was just like playing around with like my brother or like the other like young like neighborhood kids or whatever. And I remember somebody comes like, "Oh, Mike, you got it right." He's like, "Oh, cool." And then I gave him the money. He's like, "Yeah." But in terms of going back to my question of snacks that I like for the Super Bowl, definitely what you said, like the little like hot dogs, the wrapped up hot
Yep.
dogs. Buffalo chicken dip is always a good one to go to. Um, and also underrated one I'd say, and probably my go-to would probably be mozzarella sticks.
Ooh,
They're
that is
always a
a
good
good
one
one.
because
That's a
I
good
don't want to
one.
say like because I feel like everybody's answer is going to be wings or whatever, like chicken
Yeah,
wings.
it's trust me, I love wings, but just like there's specific like Super Bowl snacks, we'll call it that. I'm like I could eat wings a lot, but just like I can have wings whenever I want. Like specifically for the Super Bowl, it's like it's a nice addition. It's like I could do that literally any day of the week. But like for the Super Bowl, it's like mozzarella sticks is a nice one. The mini hot dogs with the crescent rolls or anything. That's nice.
Little pretzel bagels.
Oh, those are good. Yeah.